nowadays.
Oh, yeah. But you can still. Does heavy marijuana use, other than having your sperm look paisley, does it make erections less?
The causation or correlation, whatever those words are. I don't know if. Get rid of the Twix. Get rid of the ice cream. Have some mashed potatoes and chicken. Oh. And you're not counting exactly the bad.
Yesterday I went to Target in search of a pop socket holder to put on my front console here, and I found what I was looking for. Of course they have them, but they were $10, and it was a different type than the one that I had purchased prior, which I got at Walmart for only $5. That's why I balked at the $10, because I knew Walmart has one for cheaper. So I went to Walmart today, and wouldn't you know it, they don't have the same one that I bought last time I was here, but they have this other one, which I found $5 as well. Twist and grip. So it's basically the same principle. You stick it somewhere, and this one I guess has suction, so you twist it and it suction cups. Now, I'm always a bit weary, leery, dreary, teary when it comes to suction, because I mean, it doesn't always work that great. So this is what we have here. Suction on one side and the holder on the other. And so theoretically the phone just goes right there. So the suction part is the weird thing. So this just turns. I guess you loosen it up. Well, let's see if it works here. So I'm thinking I want it right about here. So we just turn and turn and turn till you can't turn no more. Oh, that's a pretty good hold right there. So here we are. This works pretty well. It's got slots for a smaller socket or a bigger socket, which this is the bigger socket, and it just slides right in there like that. You know, I'm always looking for new ideas and different ways to spice up the van, mix it up a little bit, or improve on things. And well, I never thought to slam it all the way down to the ground so it's practically undrivable. You know, when I was a kid, my dad used to take me down to Venice Beach, California a lot, and there's a lot of crazy sights to be seen. We would just plant ourselves down and people watch. And at a young age, I learned the value of just watching people. And, you know, as I got older and I got into writing, becoming an amateur novelist, I found a mentor, and he was a man in his late 60s, and he used to ingrain in me as well, watch people. You can't write people if you don't know them at all. Otherwise, you're just writing different versions of yourself. And well, I've always kind of taken a fascination with just sitting around watching people. And whenever I do that, it gets me philosophizing. So I apologize ahead of time for that, but I'm just sitting around thinking about, what are you living for? And I'm asking myself this, you know? Are you living for a place, for a thing, for a person? I know, it's a bunch of nouns, Greg. I mean, some people are living for a feeling. They're in pursuit of something, whether it's meaningful or trivial. That's for them to decide. You know, I'm always asking myself, what drives me? You know, are you caught up in the intricate web of life, entangled in the clutches of its grasp? How do you define yourself in today's world? Do you own possessions that define you? Or are those possessions that you think define you, are they actually in turn owning you? I don't know. A lot of Fight Club philosophy. I don't know. I'm just living for the thirst of knowledge myself, for learning new things, for discovering new places, meeting interesting people, finding as many fascinating nouns as possible. Because no matter who I meet from whatever walk of life, I can always learn something from them. Because everybody has their story. And every story has something, a little bit, a nugget to be gleaned. A little piece of wisdom. Or maybe just a humorous anecdote. A tale to be told and retold to friends. I don't know what I'm going on about. I'm just kind of thinking about life at the moment. But there's other things to do. I'm heading in now after that rant to grab me some spray paint because I've got that itching. I've been wanting to spice the van up a little bit. All right, I went to the hardware store. I picked up some of this old Rust-Oleum action. Sail blue. How wonderful. And we're gonna go up here and we're gonna hit up the roof. Now, I didn't really plan this out very much ahead of time. It's kind of a gun and go operation. But you know what? Such is life, so it goes. We get what we get. You know, I swear when I went and got the paint, it wasn't windy out at all. And actually just sitting here looking outside doesn't appear to be windy at all. But there's definitely a breeze blowing around out there, just enough that you notice it as soon as you start spraying that aerosol and the paint goes down about 2 inches and then just disappears off into the nothing. So I got not quite half of the roof painted. I'm not going to keep painting today because I'm losing half the paint into the air. And I don't want any of that overspray going on my windows or anything, which could happen easily. So I'm just going to leave it at that for now. I'll pick up on a day when it's a little bit calmer. I mean, I thought today was the day. I've been waiting, but apparently not. So, yeah. So, of course, like 2 minutes after taping that, it's completely calm now. And the wind's coming back again, so I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. Well, a couple hours later, the wind's pretty much non-existent now, and it dawned on me that I had this drop cloth in my van, so I might as well put it to good use. And it seems like every time I open up the spray can, the wind starts blowing again. Well, I decided to stop messing around, get out the drop cloth and the tape it all off. It actually goes a lot easier and quicker that way because I'm not trying to make sure the overspray doesn't go on the windows or whatever, which earlier when I was spraying, some of the overspray did go on the windows, Fortunately, I have like a paint solvent to get rid of that. Out of paint. So I went through 2 cans, one primarily for the middle of the top, and then another one going around the passenger side here. As you can see, turning out pretty good. I'm gonna need at least 1, probably 2 more cans just to get a nice full coat on the whole top, which the sun's going down, so hopefully I can finish this up tomorrow. Gotta tape this off and go around it. Get all the edges all the way around the driver's side. And looking at it now, it makes me really want to work on these spots as well. And this spot, which I fixed a while ago, starting to come up again. I knew that would happen though. I didn't do a very good job on it. Well, all in all, I think the roof is coming along pretty nicely. Another Amazon van. That's like the 3rd one that's passed in the last 10 minutes. But for now, time to go cook some dinner for the parents.